Watch 68 on this play. Kivitz. He's going to climb to the second level? Or no,
Yeah,
I don't know.
McKivit's
Let's
going to
see.
climb to the second level and try to get outside. So watch 50 and McKivitz, and he's got a
Yeah.
good angle. So look, he's waiting on stop, Grant. Stop. All right.
Yep.
So Spencer and Colton are supposed to be working up to the top to this linebacker 50. All right.
Yep.
Now, when they're working to the top, you got to see right now that Colton has already got a bad angle. If you look
Yep.
at his play side foot, it's already on the inside hip of, it's angled on the inside hip of the play side defender that he's trying to go block. So when he's coming out on his angle, he's coming out a little too slow. He's laid
Yeah.
off of the switch or the double team. And instead of getting low, he reaches and lunges and over leverages himself to get out. As he reaches, he whiffs. All right. And as he whiffs, that's who stops the play. He has to cut back inside.
Yeah.
And we're good
I
to go.
actually think Burford does a pretty good job of walling off this defender 99.
Yeah, he did a great job of walling off his defender. The thing about Spencer is that once he gets chest to chest or he gets a body with you, he's okay. It's just his pad level on getting to the second level and his feet and his hands. So we can
this is a troubling rep for me though for McKivitz. Like this is a big part of their offense, the outside run to the right. And I mean, they're going to need someone a little faster than that.
Yeah,
like, Tom Compton could really get out there.
Yeah, that's the thing about Colton is that Colton is going to struggle in space, especially on outside zone and toss and sweeps where he has to get out in space. Is this the same play?
Yeah, it's crazy. They have three angles, man. Have you noticed that? They got the all 22 and then they got it from both end zones. That's crazy.
It's very weird.
That's cool. Anyway, Colton again, just a little too slow. Let's check out the next play.
All right.
Let's get it from the end zone.
So right here, we just get no push.
Yeah.
Watch, if you look at Spencer actually gets washed out of the scrum, if you look at it. And the problem is that if you think about it, Trent is really the only guy. Trent and Aaron are the only guys who are right here. Now, what Trent is doing right now is that he's blading through and just trying to get as much real estate as possible to get some type of movement. So you almost have to route him out. And Aaron Banks is doing the same thing. But if you look at from center over to the right side, Spencer delivers a blow, but that's all. He gives up as soon as he gets contact and he's standing straight up.
Yeah, right?
And as he stands straight up, watch the lower man wash him off the scrum. Just play it real time.
Yeah, that's true. Let's do it. Here, watch it again. 74, stood up, moved to the side. Yeah. It's kind of like along for the ride. Yeah.
And he's just washing him. And let's pause it at the very end. Pause it right now.
He's like turned around.
He's on the back of
the
scrum. Right. Yeah. And that's almost kind of picture yourself trying to move a tree. Yeah. And the tree ain't moving, but you're just going to walk around it. Look at Spencer's stance.
Yeah.
All right. And look at his knees and how his knees seem to be jutted to the inside, almost as if is that he's got his heels off of the ground. Right. Yeah. And it seems as though that he's got a lot of weight on that offhand that's off on his knee.
Yeah, Aaron Banks looks he's more like
look at Aaron's stance.
Back. Yeah.
Look at Aaron's stance and look how balanced and stable he is. Look how stout. Yeah. Even Trent. Look at Trent's offhand on his knee. Look how relaxed that knee that arm is sitting there. Right?
Yes, true.
Where it looks like, and Colton's in a 2-point. If you swiped,
he'd fall.
Spencer Burford's hand away from that stance, he'd fall. And a lot of that is due to the fact that I don't feel like he trusts his power. I don't feel like he trusts his anchor. And I feel like that's a stance that's been engineered for him at that position. That's the best thing that makes him feel comfortable on the inside. But go ahead and play it from there.
Because remember, he was an offensive tackle. Probably didn't do a lot of 3-point stances. Okay, so he's going to try to.
So right now, he's trying to reach over. Okay.
57. He was trying to get 98. Good job so far. Although.
No, it's not. So go back. So He's good, and this is what I mean. Pause it. This is what I mean when he comes to the party. He comes. You know what I'm saying. He brings the right angles, good hat placement. His hat is on the play side. He didn't let the defender cross face, but he just doesn't finish. And a lot of that is because if you just keep it there, you see the back leg. He's bent. He's got good pad level right now, and really he's under his defender where he could ride him out. But look at his pad level in the next 3 steps and tell me what happens to 57 and watch his backside arm. Go ahead. Oof. He's in the right mode. He's good. Now look, get off me.
Off me. Like, I'm just stronger than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm bigger than you. Yeah. I don't even know what 57 is.
Right. Now in the guise of the play, that's a win, right? But we're going to keep going, and we're going to see how linebackers feel.
This is why they got to run left. This is why all their good runs for the last year and a half have gone to the left. I mean, Aaron Banks, nice job. Oh, also, Brandon Ayuk. Watch Brandon Ayuk cracking down on 55. Nice block. Hell of a block. Hell of a block. I mean, that really makes the play. 65, 71, and 11. Well, and Ross Dwelly kind of catching his guy right there.
I mean, look at Aaron Banks. Aaron Banks is doing a good job. But he's just not finishing. I mean, this is a good job, but you know, sometimes we get to these points where these runs are so fast, they're like stock blocking. You know, they just want you to wall off and get in the way. Here we go. Run this.
Here we go. Inside zone to the left.
Now look at Cole Holcomb. Look at Cole Holcomb on Spencer Burford. Now look at Spencer Burford. He's gonna come up behind 5'7", right? Now watch Cole Holcomb jack Spencer Burford's head back.
Bap. With the left hand.
Just his one arm.
Yep.
Get off me.
What do you think? What do you see from 68 against 98?
Run it back. Posted and discarded. But the thing about it is that but what saves Colton is that his feet, he still is in good position. So even though he's not parallel with the line of scrimmage, he still keeps his feet parallel with the play. So his shoulders turn, but he keeps his feet there, and that's what saves him. So
but then look at Brendel and Banks at the point of attack. Just so good. Brendel turns him. Banks, that's a big hole.
That's a good job.
And you got Ayuk finishing.
And that's the thing. Like they have they definitely have their moments, but it's just there's times on that right side where things just get suboptimal.
All right. So you got 74 out in space. Here's an interesting play to me because it looks like 74 and 68 go to get the same guy. No one gets 50. 68 and 74 going to 55. No one getting 50.
Run it back.
Yeah, and 50 gets in there.
Yeah, so really, that's a missed assignment. That's an MA by Spencer Burford.
I think so.
Or
that's got to be Burford. No?
No.
Or should Brendel have gotten out there? Maybe Brendel should have gotten
Spencer Burford. Spencer Burford should have comboed up. But he had nobody in front of him. He didn't have paint, so he should have just came straight up and got him. So that's a missed block. But also, really, look how Cole Holcomb disengages for Spencer Burford once they get locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gets him off of him right away. And it's like, why? For me, I don't understand why Spencer gets to the second level. It's like, do you guys remember when Trent first got here? And he combo blocked up against
destroy people.
When he got to the second level against the Cardinals, it's like, bro, use your size. You don't need to be going up there and playing patty cake. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
So go ahead, run this play.
Show a little bit more violence, Spencer. Here he is with that. It's kind of awkward.
He laid out of his stance again.
Yeah.
You're the guy tapping him. How are you the last guy out of your stance?
That's true. Look at this. Look at that. His hand is still on the ground.
He's laid out of his stance. Under center, I form, 12.
Trying to go to the right. Let's see what happens.
What we got.
Toss to the right.
So this is what I want you to see. Now pause right here.
Yep.
Now that's Keanu Neal. Okay, that's a safety.
31 on 68, right?
All right, that's a safety on our right tackle. Watch how Keanu Neal
Ugh,
Engages
that's a
and
problem.
replaces. Engages and replaces on Colton McKivitz.
Yikes! 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 Yikes!
Now just run it.
And then watch 74 on 55 again.
That's
like,
a hold.
Almost hold.
Yeah. So in that
hit him
that,
harder.
Hold on, Grant. That was the first run from under center to the right in the entire game. It was a penalty, and Keanu Neal,
dude,
he took him out the club, got him out the club. So, and what you got right here is go back to that play. What it is that you see Spencer, he doesn't trust himself. He doesn't trust the space. So instead of going to where Cole Holcomb's going to be, run it back, he flattens that angle instead of getting out there. Watch, he goes straight to him. He wants to get out there, but he goes straight to him.
Yeah. And then holds him. And then McKivitz just loses immediately to a safety.
He choked off that angle and he had to hold him.
Oh. Another pass block.
See, now this is Spencer's problem. So,
yeah, let's see from the other angle. Here we go.
Yeah. So, Spencer, from what I've seen, he seems to be good with quick defenders, DBs, linebackers. But if you get anybody his size or bigger, this is where it's a problem. So immediately he panics. The first thing he throws is his hands instead of his feet. So go back. So he comes out, he sets, pause. So he sets out too much, right? He oversets, and the the defender gives him the inside move. So what he should do is he should fight to get that play side foot parallel with the line of scrimmage to keep his torso parallel and to redirect his arms. But because he's open, and I don't think he necessarily can control the power that he's trying to handle right now, he's going for a ride. So really,
he is.
The biggest thing for Spencer is that he needs to be able to create a base win at the point of attack, because if he gets any type of larger or adequate, it's a very good throw. That's what I'm saying, man. You was on Brock, man. That was a nice look, bro. Hey,
Brock.
I watched the film, bro, man. That was Brock did not do bad, man.
With a guy like in his face, takes the hit off his.
That was a hell of a throw, man. There's nobody on our roster who can make that throw.
Peterson too. Nice pass pickup from Patrick Peterson too. That's not easy.
It's a hell of a throw. It's a hell of a play. Throw.
Oh. Spencer pulling.
So this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Like, now, that was a bad rep from Spencer. So look at, if we go back to the type from the back, pause. Look at Spencer's play side foot. It doesn't go anywhere. Look at his left foot. He literally picks it. He just pivots his foot and doesn't gain any ground with that foot. He's not.
Yeah, you want to like steal second base here. You want to.
It's a lazy move. It's and that's what I'm saying. Just the technique.
Take a step.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect. Look, everybody takes a step and you pivot. You know what I'm saying? You're behind. You're late.
Keep your head down. Keep your head down.
Yeah, and then he catches him. You could tell that he was looking for paint. He finally saw it, and then he just gathered himself to try to get in the way. It was a bad. That's not even a football move.
No. And he falls off. Eesh. Yeah, I'd have to say that maybe 68 is better than 74. Okay, here they go, trying to run to the right. Let's see.
Let's go.
They combo 68 and 74 on 99. Got.
They're leaving TJ for Juice. They're coming up on 50. Okay. Christian tried to make Spencer right. Spencer couldn't get his head on the right. He couldn't get his head on the other side, on play side.
No.
So Elijah tries to make Spencer right and cut on the inside of him.
But
really what you want is you want Spencer to work his way around that defender. You could even see see Aaron Banks go back to that play. Run it. You can see Aaron Banks. Watch Aaron Banks run, push the shit out of Jake Brindle to get up top. He's telling him to get the fuck out the way. Like,
look at Jake Brindle slip a trip on Spencer Burford.
Nah, he ain't triple Spencer Burford. He got his ass pushed.
Yeah.
Here we go. Look at here we go. So there we go with that chop down stance. And look at what comes first as soon as he moves. What comes first? His hands, his feet, or his head? Go back. Look where his hands go.
Down.
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 Right. He's bringing his torso first instead of his feet. He's lunging.
Yeah, he is.
Even on that naked rep on air, you can see like the steps that he's taking. He's not even taking good technique steps coming out.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You need a good 6-inch step coming out. And I don't know what that play was, right? So I can't say that it should have been a 6-inch step if it was inside or outside zone.
Seeing Burford this active in space makes me think he should be the right tackle.
All right, so look.
I don't know about that.
Hold on. So I had a conversation with somebody who we know about this, and they made the same comment. And Spencer is more athletic than Colton, but Colton is huge. He's like 6'5", right?
No, he's taller than that. I think he's like 6'6".
6'6".
Yeah.
He's huge.
Yeah.
So I think the real issue is that you can't use Colton anywhere but tackle. But I honestly think that Spencer's athletic enough to be a tackle, and he should be. Look at Ilm. You mean to tell me that you don't look at Ilm Manning and look and see Spencer Burford a little bit? Come on.
It's a good point. I mean, Spencer Burford's still like 6. I mean, how tall is Spencer Burford? Let's get it. Burford.
He's like 6'3", 6'4".
No, he's bigger than that. Hold on. He's 6'4" and 1/8 inches. Now let's look at Trent Williams.
6'4".
How tall is he? Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Trent
Williams is 6'4" and 5'8". So he's a half inch taller than Spencer Burford. Half inch. That's it.
I mean, I would try Spencer at tackle. He's quick enough.
What's his length? He's got
his arm. How long is his arms?
35-inch arms.
He's got huge arms.
Now let's look at Colton McKivitz. What's his length? Colton McKivitz.
He's got to be like 6'6".
Yeah, Colton McKivitz. He's 6'6" and 1/8 inch, so he's a little bit taller. But his arms are 33 3/4 inches. So
short arms.
He's got less length. He's got less length than Burford.
And he's taller.
But that height isn't really doing him any favors, and
Well, one thing when you do run back that film, you know that Spencer is faster than Colton.
No doubt.
He's much faster than him.